So you want to be a woman. You want to be a lady, huh? You want to wear woman's clothing and paint your face as a woman. Come.
Almost made you love me. Almost made you cry. Almost made you happy, babe. Didn't I? You almost had me thinking.
Girl, I'm gonna try and speed this up because I think my camera is gonna die, but this video was needed. I really wish I had on some earrings right now, but it's fine, whatever. I've touched on this before, and I might even go down and take that video down because I feel like I'm really about to get into it on a deeper level than I did in the last video. In the community, right, sexuality is a spectrum. We have masculinity, we have femininity, and then we have the societal projections of what those are supposed to look like, okay? Right, but if we're really gonna get into like those like really deeply, like really deeply, like they're both like social constructs, girl, but like that's like too much. So we're just gonna like stay up here. We're not gonna go down here, we're gonna stay up here. Masculinity, femininity, okay? LGBTQ. Any one of those identities, any one of those letters, girl, can be more towards either end of this, right? That doesn't mean that you are any more or less of a man or a woman, or that your abilities as a man or a woman must be called into question because of which end of the spectrum you lean towards. That's not what that means, girl. Just rewind that part of the video and go listen to that again, because I don't even know if I can say it again. What it does mean is that sometimes you want to wear clothing like this, and you want to paint your face, and you want to do makeups. That's what you want to do. There's nothing wrong with it. Huh? Wait, because toxic masculinity comes walking in here like, oh damn, here we go again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
And then we have to have these discussions like this video right here that I'm making right now. First of all, let me say that you are entitled to be attracted to what you're attracted to. This video is based off of the never-ending comment in the community, I don't date feminine men, okay? Which, you know, be that as it may, everyone's entitled to their preference, and attraction is what like the scapegoat is and what everybody likes to say. But at the end of the day, your preference is merely what you like more because it's what you've been trained to like more. It's what you're comfortable with. It's what you've been socialized to think is more attractive than something else. In no way does that mean that it's good for you or that it's better for you than the other thing that you happen not to like because you've been conditioned to like this, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let's keep in mind that a preference is just a preference. Often, like I said, in the gay community, when dating, men will say, I don't date feminine men. Now, that's something that used to bother me, but it only bothered me when I was uncomfortable with my femininity, okay? And when I was uncomfortable, when I was insecure, okay? It doesn't really bother me to the point now, because I feel like now what you see is what you get. You feel me? If I'm out somewhere and I'm not necessarily dressed like this or look like this, well then you may approach me and I may be looking a little bit more masculine that day, and I'm sorry to that man who thought he was about to get Odell Beckham Jr. and he ended up getting Odessa. But some days Odessa is sickening, and some days Odell is sickening too, you know? And I think that there just needs to be more of an open mind, because I feel like everybody in the community has all these strict limitations and all these strict requirements, and girl, you're gonna mess around and miss your person. I'm sorry, because some gentlemen don't like to, bro. Okay, you're gonna mess around and miss your person, bro. Like, you're gonna miss your person because you have all these stipulations and stuff. And at the end of the day, for a lot of these people, the makeup washes off. I don't wear wigs, but for a lot of these gentlemen, the wigs come off. I've seen some guys who are very effeminate, and then when they switch it up, I'm just like, whoa. What is this? Can I have your number? I want to take you out for a drink, baby. A lot of the guys who are saying these things are the same ones. Not all of them, but a portion of them are the same ones who are queens behind closed doors, honey. I mean, you're running around in your sister's pumps. You're running around in your mother's shoes, darling, just like the rest of us, okay? Maybe you just put them back quicker before she notices. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think what it's pointing towards is the fact that when you can't accept something in yourself, of course you're not going to be able to accept it in someone else, especially when it's more pronounced or visible. Now, for me, I used to be one of those people that was like, I don't like I said, I don't like feminine guys, but I am feminine. So what kind of sense does that make? It makes absolutely no sense. In a sense, I am feminine, depending on what I'm wearing, where I am, how I'm choosing to express myself today. So what kind of sense would it? That's like me saying I don't like black men. I'm not attracted to black men when I am black. Like what? So for people who are masculine, that are actually that way or whatever, I don't know, that prefer that, okay, go off. But for those of you that are very much queens yourself, for those of you who are saying that, girl, it's really tired and we're laughing at you in the group chat. I'm going to give you guys this example because this is just recent and I like to be transparent with you to a certain extent about my own life, my own experiences, because I feel like that makes for better understanding. Recently I had an interaction with a gentleman who was super cool, all right? Super cool, super nice. You know, it was a great date. And, you know, went out to food, typical ABC family, all that stuff. One of the first questions that always comes up on a date is like, what's your type, right? I feel like that question just always comes up. So we get talking about what's your type, and this gentleman says that his type is not feminine guys, or he doesn't usually like feminine guys or whatever. Fine, fair enough, okay? I'm not beating around no bushes, I'm definitely too old to be doing that. So I pull out my phone, pull out my Instagram, show him right then and there. I just want to let you know, this is who you're on a date with. I dress like this sometimes. I do my makeup like this sometimes, and this is what it is. Okay, so I just want to make sure you are aware of that before we, move forward with this date, because I will pay my tab and go. Okay. Of course, it switches up. Oh no, bro. With you, I mean, it's cool. I don't even care about that. You feel me? Because you cool and you feel me, like. You cool, man. Like, I know I'm cool. I'm ice cold. Like the other side of the pillow. You don't got time. Long story short, that whole connection went to crap. For reasons I will not disclose. But it did go to crap, and that gentleman and I stopped talking. So fast forward to Halloween. Okay, I'm at a Halloween party with my friends, right? And if you guys, I don't know if you guys saw my Halloween costume, but it is on my Instagram. I was a mime. We're in the party or whatever, and my friend is like,
yo, like, don't look right now, but if you turn around slowly, old dude is behind you, or he's standing next to you, and not only is he standing next to you, but he's standing next to you in full drag with a wig and heels on.
Absolute clownery, buffoonery, trumfoolery, the circus. Turn around, and there this gentleman is. The very gentleman who said he does not like feminine guys, okay, is standing right here in front of me with a shake and go hair supply wig, a very ill-fitting black dress, and wedges that he cannot fit. His heels are hanging out the back of the wedges. And mind you, I was an exclusion to the rule, whatever that means. But it bothered me because of someone else that you may come across that is feminine, that you may say that to, and they really may go into, if they're not where I am, okay, if they're still trying to figure that out and figure out how they want to express themselves and their confidence in terms of their self-expression, girl, that can make them feel really bad about themselves. And you guys, you gentlemen, the queens, the ones who are running around in wigs, in your mother's wig, in your sister's wig, for the holiday season, girl, the one day that you can use the holiday as an excuse to really be the queen and to really be the girl that you've always wanted to be, Miss Thing, you take full advantage of it. But you're the same ones out here telling people that they're too feminine and that you don't like feminine guys and blah, blah, blah. And it's just really like, girl, like, it's annoying. I get asked a lot of times, would I date somebody who wears makeup? I absolutely would date somebody who wears makeup. I sure would. If I'm attracted to them, if I like them, I would date someone who wears makeup. I would do their makeup for them. And I would hopefully let them do mine. I never see, like, the lesbian community, do they even deal with this kind of stuff? Like, I don't date women who are manly or girly, or that's not even a thing. I assume it's because women are just much smarter, like in most cases, but it's not a thing over there. So I don't know what we got going on over here on our side of the rainbow, but girl, it's getting really tired. Y'all need the show because some of these feminine dudes are fine, girl. Okay, I'll be looking at the Instagrams. I don't like, though. I don't follow, girl. I don't want them to know I'm creeping, okay? And I'm scared to shoot my shot, so I just like, bitch, I might like scroll a little bit, then I might go back to what I'm doing. Then I might scroll a little more, then I might go back to what I'm doing. That's it. That's all I had to say. I said what I said. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram at ToneClassic and check out my fashion and lifestyle blog at www.toneclassic.org. Thank you guys again for watching so much. I appreciate you always. And stop doing that, okay? Stop. Go watch this video again if you need to, if you don't understand it the first time. All right? Bye.